Welcome back, my fellow Naruto runners. Hopefully you guys were not cut down in the Area 51 raid, and to those of you who actually survived it, hopefully you guys are enjoying your brand new lightsabers along with the happiness of knowing the real location of where Tupac and Elvis really are. So, what are we doing today? As you can tell by the title, we're doing a Japanese Hearts of Iron 4 World Conquest run, which is not really going to be a World Conquest because we just need to take out China, Raj, United States, really just make the Allies capitulate kind of level. But we do have several rules that we have to follow, which are down below in the comments if you want to check out there, or if you have any suggestions on what we should do to continue this. If there's anything you guys think we should change up, let me know. Now, also one other thing, Shadowplay has not fixed it yet so that you guys can see the mouse, so I'm having to use my backup software OBS, so you might hear extra things in the background or have a lower quality than usual. For that, I'm sorry. But what have we already done? We've got our 3 technologies here we've got set up, along with leaving our last research slot unavailable so we can boost research time up there. We're going to be doing, obviously, purge the Kyoto faction since it's going to be historical. Then we're going to delete all but one division and begin training it. Now, that's because later on, we're going to be able to spam divisions out and just change the template over. Let's go and delete all of our Air Force planes here. And this way we're not going to be tempted to use them. And later on, we'll be able to equip them on land and use them against the Chinese. Now, I think that is everything we need to do to actually set it up. And now we're going to begin our conquest run now. So, actually, we'll bump it up to 5 speed because, ooh, that's kind of laggy. We'll leave it on 4. So, for playing Japan, really the main things that we're not going to be able to do, we'll have to do really, I'm going to use this. We have to continue down Grand Battle Plan Doctrine. As for our industry, we cannot go past 1939 era synthetic technology. As for the rubber, that's fine. It's just the oil processing stuff along with the storage, so we're actually going to have to kind of build some silos later on. Engineering, the only thing in here we can't do atomic research. Gosh, what else is there? Oh yeah, there are a few focuses banned until certain dates. We can only declare war through focus, and let's see, where are they? We cannot go to war with the Allies until December of 1941. As for the Soviets, we can't go to war with them until 1945, which is pretty historical because the Soviets actually declared war on the Japanese. Oh, no submarine 3s, and oh yeah, we can't do the zero focus. We are not permitted to do it. Where is it actually? Right here. We can't do this focus here, and we have to only be able to do the ultimate battleship after, I believe it's 1941. So that's pretty much the main rules. There's a couple other smaller things, but we'll get into those later on, and they're not really necessary to know at this exact moment. But as for the other things like I was talking about, if you have any suggestions down below, let me know. Now, let's go ahead and start working on our fleet, shall we? Do a lot of noises. God, I hate that so much, all those little pinging noises. Alright, there we go. Wait a minute, is it gonna... Oh, it makes that noise whenever we make a new fleet. Alright, we'll do that later, because I don't want to annoy you guys too much. Also, the audio might be a little bit off, because I'm not really used to using OBS. I'm more used to using the software I, well, usually use to record this stuff, which is Shadowplay. So, ooh, let me delete this Air Force 2. Have we got anything else? Nope. Awesome. Now, as for Japan, one of the main things you always want to do is quit trading oil to the US. I just remembered. Always do that at the beginning, because otherwise you're just wasting 2 civilian factories right off the bat, so it's really pointless to keep doing that. We're also going to rush down here and try to get, let me go over here while it's going, we're going to try to guide the Zayatsubu along with national mobilization law, nationalized war industry, and I think for us to be able to go to war in July of 1937, that's as far down as we're going to be able to go, and then we're going to have to take liaison, Great East Asian Co-Prosperity Sphere, and then Marco Polo, and then after Marco Polo, we can continue down and then get National Defense State along with the other stuff. So I think that's what we're going to have to do. Ooh, overshot it a little bit. So let's go and take 30 days off here. Let's swap this over to Grand Battle Plan. And we're going to swap this one over to there. And that just saved us 30 days of research. Awesome, right? I moved in my chair, don't worry. And I don't mean to keep popping my hands together, but... sorry. Let's see. Oh, and it's on historical and Iron Man mode, which you can tell right here, so you know later on I didn't go in here and start cheating. And Windows still has not fixed the thing where it double clicks. Wait a minute, what is these focuses? Tojo shot first. Oh, that looks funny. As Japan, nuka core territory of the U.S. before the U.S. develops nuclear weapons. Oh, we ain't getting that one. Lay at least 1,000 mines on the coastline of an enemy. That gives me kind of a baity idea, where I might lay mines off the U.S. coast before I go to war with the United States. Maybe. We'll have to figure that out later. Alright, anyway, because that's not in the rules, so that was sent. Basically, pretty much all this other stuff is available to us, most of it. Alright, so, National Focus Guide to the ads. Oh, and I do have a couple mods on, which, again, I will make sure to have them down below. But the main ones that I have that are probably my absolute favorite are, I believe it's called Lamps Equipment Icons to change the naval pictures and stuff up, along with MI2, M12, or G12. I think it's MI2 reskins, which basically allow you to change the skins of all the different soldiers and stuff based on their weapons, and it's really fun. It's really cool. I'll actually have all those listed down below, but at least in the pinned comment with the things that you need to do. But definitely by far, those are some pretty fun mods I would recommend. So let's see. Is there anything else? Ooh. Well, that was quick. Industrial effort, 4-year plan, industrial expansion, reinforce the empire, WPA. Alright, looks like it's going to be a pretty bland game for the first couple months. If you guys want to come back in part 7, I understand. Anyway, so yeah, basically, like I said, got that done. Now we're going to leave this research slot open until it gets 30 days. Then we're going to take 30 days off of our grand battle plan. Now, the thing... Oh, wait, actually, we have enough equipment. Let's go and get those extra 2 mills. And we're not going to actually put them on those right now. We're going to put them on support equipment because we're going to need... God, what's it called? We're going to need the aluminum. Not the aluminum. God, what am I thinking today? We're going to need the support equipment later on because we're going to be trying to get logistics companies, because we're going to have a lot of supply issues going through China, because as you can see, it's like between 5s, 4s, 3s, 1s. Ooh. This actually could be a really good time to gain experience, but they don't really have the convoys. And I'm not going to send my convoys over there, so forget that. Trying to think if there's anything else we need to do to start setting up. Oh, yeah. Got our template going. Let's go ahead and set up a garrison division template, which is going to be actually pretty simple. It's just going to be 5 infantry and an engineer company, which we don't have enough for yet. Let me rename it. Garrison. Garrison. Then once we have 10, we can add an engineer company to that one, and then we can start making artillery divisions, because since we're having to go down, grand battle plan, these down here actually give org for infantry, breakthrough bonuses, and then we have to go down infiltration, and none of these really give soft attack bonuses, so we're going to have to really boost up our soft attack and defensive values to be able to break through. So we're going to have to definitely use the artillery division. Wait a minute, I got a better idea. I'm going to use this 30 days to get us... Actually, I'll do it to get us expert or construction 1 a little bit quicker. There we go. Oh, wait, I almost did that wrong. Go here. Let's go ahead and get logistics companies researching. No, I need attack bombers to be getting worked on. Let's see. Wait. There we go. All right, and now I can use this one on construction and get it almost... Wait. Oh, wait, I already used the bonus on construction, so I'm going to need to swap this one back to construction. And then I'll just use this on, why not? I'll just knock like 2 weeks off. There we go. And boom. Now let's go down to here. And yes, we are doing dispersed industry because I like dispersed more than concentrated, because yes, you get a little bit less. But all in all, you get like 20% less production with dispersed than you would concentrated. But the big difference between them is definitely by far the bomb vulnerability. So you're not getting as many factories destroyed if the enemy is strap bombing you. But you also keep this huge production efficiency retention and base, which means whenever you start anything new, if you have level 4 here, I think you started with a plus 20% production line. So, you know, if I were to start off here, this would actually be a minimum starting at 20%, which is pretty high and would be producing a lot already right off the bat. Ooh, let's also start stealing our steel from our Manchukuo puppet. Yay! And we got a civilian factory. Yeah, we do. Awesome. Alright. So we got one civ down, and we're about to get the guy to Zayatsbu, which is going to give us a couple more. Then we can do national mobilization, nationalize war industry, followed by, oh, then I'll have to go down liaison and all that kind of stuff. Alright. So, is there anything else I can do in here yet? Probably not. No. And you know what, honestly, because I'm sure you guys want to get through this, I am going to bump it up to 5 speed, because right here you can't really tell it's lacking. So, oop, construction 1. Let's go and get radio, because we'll need that for the war, definitely, because if you didn't know, there's a thing in this game called reinforce rate, and what radio does is it actually helps you gain your reinforce rate quick enough. Let's go and add a spam division. It adds your reinforcement rate high enough so that you can actually get more divisions in battle. Basically, oops, spam. The way it works is your reinforcement rate is if you have any extra divisions that are joining a battle that are outside the combat width, they'll be reserves. So if you have a division that's in the reserve when you click a little bubble in a battle, those are the divisions that can reinforce in. And based on your reinforcement rate, that is the chance every hour that goes by in game that those divisions will join. So once we get this, because you start out with 0, our reinforce rate will be 5%, which means if we have 60 combat width of divisions in a zone of 80, that'll leave 20 left over, and if anything extra is left over or gets routed and gets ready to come back, they're reorged, this will give us a 5% chance every hour of that division rejoining the fight and keep it going. And I just probably way over-explained that to people, so sorry. Actually, while we're doing this, let's go ahead and get our stuff down here to only make one of these major ships each, except for the carriers. Those will be fine. But we're going to do interwar fighters along with close air support. Well, actually, we wouldn't even need close air support. We'll need tactical bombers, though. Then we'll do carrier fighters along with naval bombers. Carrier naval bombers, to be exact. Now, because we have to go to war in July, I think now we need to go ahead down this side and at least get one focus off of the... Wait, no, I think we can do nationalized war. I really don't want to risk it, because I'm worried if I do this incorrectly that people will start, if I do win, they'll say, oh, you went to war too late, that's why you won, or something like that. So let's go and get a silent workhorse. So I'd rather just make sure I have it right, and if I'm like half a year behind on getting national defense state and this other stuff, so be it. But at least this way, no one can claim our victory is invalid, you know? Alright. Oh, and the reason I'm not adding on to the template of, you know, those divisions you just saw is because... Ooh, let's go ahead and... Actually, here I'm going to build some... Well, we've already got plenty of military factories for what we need, so I guess I'll build some more civs here. Oh, wait, no. Wait a minute. I need to go ahead and start upgrading our infrastructure. So... No, I better not do that one. Let me upgrade the port in High Bay, because this is already a level 5 infrastructure, and if we do this, then we'll get more supply in. So, let's go ahead and actually put this guy up here. Because, like I said, I'm more used to going to war in, like, early 38, like, January-ish, which is kind of late against people in multiplayer, but that's just the way I like to do it. And boom, we're already in September of 1936. Nice. And we got 22 Army XP. Which, I don't know if it's going to be enough for our divisions. Alright, well, we'll find out. What is our current... Oh, let's go ahead and move this up. And yeah, let's see. Well, I thought I paused it, and I was going to say I know it's paused. But it is not. Carrier fighter, naval bomber. Now I've got it paused. So, right now, we're just going to go ahead and let this guy continue producing and build up his efficiency. And I guess we'll get our rubber and aluminum from non-allied powers, at least for a little while. So we'll do that. And that should be a total of 8 rubber. I think, let me make sure actually, really quick. That'll be 8 rubber. Yeah, that'll be 8 rubber in total. So now we can go ahead and research our second tactical bomber here. And get Dispersed Industry 2. Great! And we'll prepare to go to war with Japan. Or, not Japan, but, you know. Marco Polo. Alright, once I hit 30 Army XP, that's when I'm going to start spamming out divisions. Well, actually, I think I'll do it in 37, because that'll give us like 6 months to pop out enough divisions, swap them over, train them, and that should be probably cutting it close. So in January is when I will actually swap everything over. So, that'll probably work well. How many divisions have they got? Okay. Actually, China doesn't have that much. That's good. That is good. Alright. Let's see. Our guns are good. We can actually probably bump our artillery down to 4. Because well, let's go and bump this down to 5. And this down just a little bit. Because, see, we're going to need the tactical bombers, because that's what I want to use mostly for our attacking to deorg them. And that should definitely be enough to help us out a lot. Mechanical computing, alright. A little bit more aluminum from Yugoslavia. Now we're going to go over here. We're going to get our upgraded infantry equipment to give us more defense and breakthrough. Modify government. Let's go ahead and get... Actually, I'm kind of debating between extensive conscription or division soft attack. Let's see. You know what, actually, I think... Yeah, we'll do this. Yeah, we'll do that. Because even though it would be really important probably later on to get a higher level of manpower, at least this way we're going to be able to have, you know, division, attack, and defense, because in 6 months when we're at war, that'll give us more defense against fighting them. So, that'll work out pretty well. Yes, anti-Comintern Pact, why not? We'll join it. We will join it, our German allies. Marco Polo. Okay, so that would be 2 months. So we do have time. Awesome. We can do this one, and I think we might actually be able to go to extensive conscription and go to total mob. No, we wouldn't be able to. So we just need to make sure we go to war with China before then. Alright, and it is now January 1st, so we're going to spam out probably, I would say about 100 divisions. And then we'll swap them over. 100. And we'll just make 2 of those groups. And now we'll delete this guy. Change our template up so we'll only have 20 combat width. There we go. Oops. Remove that, remove that, remove that. Remove this and this. And basically this is fixing the combat width so it's not kind of at a weird off number in battle. Now, what I'm thinking of is let's go ahead and make some artillery divisions. And these, artillery, oops, divisions. And basically what this is going to be is it's obviously going to be a division for attacking the, you know, enemy troops. 2, 3, 4, wait, did I do this wrong? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. All right. 5. Oh, we don't have enough to actually make it even. Shoot. No, that's okay. We'll fix it once we're in combat. And these guys will get the high priority. And these are what we're going to have to use to break through because they'll have enough soft attack to actually attack and possibly defeat the Chinese divisions, you know? Let's see. All right. And then we'll start making military factories. Well, yeah, we'll start making mills. Just a little bit, though. Nothing, well, we'll keep making civs. We'll keep making civilian factories, because this is where our economy is going to come from, so we'll need a lot of civilian factories in the war. Okay, deploy you guys, and now we'll wait for the second batch to be done, and then we are going to deploy them as necessary on the border and stuff. Oh, and the reason behind a lot of these dates, for people that are wondering, the reason behind these dates in the game is because that is their corresponding dates that they happened in real life. If not actually when they happened, really really close. So let's go ahead and do this. Now we have 24 divisions there. We have 24 divisions here. 24 divisions there. Actually, I'll keep it playing at least on 3 speed while we're doing this. Let's do 16. 8. Then we'll do about, I mean, we're just going to keep making divisions of 24. You know, actually, I'll just split these two. Split them. Split them. And that's an uneven 20. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh, nationalized war industry. Now, March, April, May, June. Ooh. I don't know if that'll actually be... You know what? I think just for the sake of it, because we're going to need to bump up our conscription line anyway, we're going to go ahead and take the focus. And we're going to send our troops over there. 3, 4. Here. Then 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, we'll just send 2 over there. And the reasoning is because these guys will be our frontline divisions. So let's... Wait, no. 1, 2, 3. These guys will be the ones for the naval invasion. And these guys will do another naval invasion in the south. And now, once we swap them over, because these are going to... Wait, how much? Okay, so we really only have enough infantry equipment to equip these guys right off the bat. Eek. Alright, we'll just let them get their guns first. And, well, no. Okay. Now let's go ahead and send them down here to China. Whatever. Hidoshi, Tushi, whatever. Alright, 24 divisions there. Then we're going to have these guys here. And then, actually, let's go ahead and make 10 of these our artillery divisions that are going to be really good. Okay. And then they're going to be there, and they're going to try to push down to here. Let's go and deploy our Air Force. It's going to be about 400 fighters up in the north, along with tactical bombers. It's going to be about 200 carrier fighters. I guess we'll go and deploy some of them too. Well, actually, we need the CAS. We'll go and deploy 100 of them because it's already a little bit uneven. Then we'll deploy 100 carrier fighters and 100 carrier CAS. Yes, we have that. Awesome. And then they'll just move around based on the units and stuff like that. Ooh, planes on a carrier. Delete. Oh, and now we need to fix our name. Well, it's almost at the 30-minute mark, which is where I end the episodes. So I'll wait and do the Navy while I'm not actually, you know, talking and doing all that stuff, because I'm sure that'll be annoying really quick to you guys to keep hearing the pinging noises and all that kind of stuff. So for defense, we'll just get level 3 generals. Or not level 3 generals, but people with level 3 defense minimum. And this guy will be the one attacking, so he's going to get the most attack, which is this guy here. Then these guys will just be like an extra little invasion force kind of deal. Yeah. So this will be our main troops for right now. And what we're going to do is, because we're going to be at war with China, we're going to be doing the decision to get rid of the penalties for being at war, and then while we're getting rid of those, we'll be building up and preparing to actually attack, which we can actually bump this down because we need those rifles a lot. We're still in deficit at 26,000. Oh boy. Alright, let's do this. Let's delete these 2 army groups. How much does that give us? Okay, that only deletes like 3,000 that we need, so it's probably not a great mix. Oh wait, what's our stockpile? Because they're still moving, so they probably haven't... Oh no, they have. Ah, okay. So the main thing we just need to do right now is just keep our plane and rifle production going. The artillery, we've already got enough to supply that, so it's just really the guns we need. Awesome, the first grand battle plan. So that will give us planning? Yeah, planning bonuses. And then the defense, the prepared defense one. Okay. And we'll bump it back up to 5 speed to try to get ready to go to war. How close are we? Pretty close. And I think once we finish the focus to actually go to war, that is when we're going to end it for this part and, you know, actually do everything. And yes, I know they're all level greens and all that stuff, but it's really not going to make too big of a difference because they're going to be on the defensive with entrenchment bonuses and everything anyway. I hope. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and get... Let's actually bump up our extensive conscription so we can get more manpower for later on. And this will be used on construction, and this will be used on... Well, we don't need a gun upgrade yet. We'll use it on interwar artillery. This guy we're going to use on fighters. And how much longer till we're at war? Almost. Prioritize army? No. We're going to prioritize naval production for our carrier fighters later on. And yeah, I think that's pretty good. Yeah, China really hasn't had a chance to get too many divisions out yet. We've got enough troops on the border. They're under-trained, they're under-equipped, but it shouldn't be that big of a deal. Let's go and split these guys up based on their missions. Awesome. Okay, so we are now ready to go to war with China. What I'm going to do before the next part is I'm actually going to set our Navy up along with getting our Air Force assigned to our divisions, and that's when I'm going to come back after we have all that stuff set up and ready to go. Anyway, guys, go down below and tell me if you have any recommendations or requests for the next episode, and hopefully you guys have enjoyed it so far. Remember, do not forget to go down there and let me know, and also you can check out the rules and try to do this challenge or ask your favorite YouTubers too if you want to. Wink. Anyway, thank you for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Stay awesome.